So, I'm sure not a lot of people are going to be in here because everybody's over at Laura's. Oh, Laura. And so I'm probably going to say some things that I'm either going to regret or I'm going to feel bad about. But at this point, I really don't give two shits. Um, y'all can watch this on the replay. I've tried to be nice. I don't like Laura, and I've tried to not make a lot of my lives about Laura. I've tried to, take some days off and not even acknowledge her ass or things that she says. I've tried to just block it. I've spent some days off of YouTube, and it was good for me. And I'm glad I did that because I needed it. But oh, hey Margie, hey Coffee Chat, hey Mr. Cardinal, Remy, Clever Ever. How are you guys? I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you're gonna threaten me to go low on me, you better pack a lunch and you better do it. Don't just sit there and threaten you're gonna do something to me. If you're gonna say you're gonna do something, come on over and do it. That's who I am. I'm never gonna change that. I might not be as classy as you think you are. I might not be as classy as everyone else, but I live good today. And I know who I am. I might not be street anymore, but I got street in me. So if you ever want to threaten me, come on over. I'm telling you right now, you will regret it. I swear to God, you will. When people trigger me to that point, it's game on. You're not going to sit there and continuously threaten me. Oh, if you want me to go low on you, I'll go low on you. Do it then. I'm calling your bluff. Do it. All day. Do it. I'm sorry for you guys having to hear this. I'm just done. And I want to bring up a few other things. I want to thank Trisha, not Trish, for specifying that the light socket comment was to a troll and not Heidi's son. That's number one. Thank you, Pepper. I love you. I absolutely love you. I'm always going to be me. I might not show my trashy side that often, but when you piss me off, it comes out and I can't help it. I can't. Like, I'm going to be who I am. I'm not going to be fake for anyone. I'm the same person on YouTube as I am in reality, out here in the real world. And I have respect out here in the real world. You might want to discredit me and say that I'm this or I'm that. I am who I am. I'm never going to change that. I also want to bring up, let's see, I wrote this shit down. I got my 5-star out. Thank you, Trisha. I learned that from you. Laura says that I'm lying, that I'm effing cunt. Where'd I lie, Laura? Where did I lie? I'm still waiting, but I'm going to call you a liar. I never went after Hummingbird's feet. And if you're going to sit there and throw out some dumbass shit that I made fun of somebody's feet, now you're picking at straws because I have never made fun of anybody's feet. You are lame as they come. Also, I never made an account of anyone in this community. I have never done that. But y'all got some friends that do, don't you? You sure do. But I won't mention any names because I know people will come after me. So I'm just going to leave that alone. Not my problem. Not my problem. Yeah, Remy, Laura's over there saying that I made fun of Hummingbird's feet. I never made fun of Hummingbird's feet. Fucking prove it. Prove that I made fun of some girl's feet. Oh, because I posted a picture of Laura on my community post when she was trashing me. Oops, sorry, I got pissed off at her. And I never made any fat jokes about you, Laura, or anything else about you. I just posted a picture and said, isn't that cute? There's a big difference from saying, isn't that cute, than making fun of somebody's chin. Sorry that you have a complex and you think that I said that when I didn't. That's your bad. Prove where I said anything about your damn chin. Let's see, where else? Oh, yeah, another thing. I have never told anyone to die. I have never told anyone to stick a needle in their arm and die like you did. Never. Did I tell you to get COVID? I sure did. I ain't gonna lie. I said it. Everybody in the community knows I said it. I ain't gonna take it back. How can I take something back that has already happened? It can't. I said it. I apologize for it. Moving on. Then I never stuck up for Heidi or welcomed her with open arms just because she left you. And neither did Tracy. None of us have ever done that. But you want to sit there and get all butthurt because you think Tracy's whole life was about Heidi. Are you dumb? And then you want to sit there and say, oh, well, my name got brought up. Well, you do dumb shit. Maybe that's why. And another thing, I'm going to say this, and I've never said it before because I don't want to fight with anyone. You know, when people made amends with Laura, it left me confused. I'm literally standing there scratching my head like, what's going on? Why is this happening? You know, I never called anybody out for that shit. I said it was odd. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is odd. It's weird, you know. If you're gonna dislike Laura for shit she did a year and a half ago, but make peace with her now with the shit she's doing now, I'm sorry, I don't understand that. Whatever. It doesn't mean I dislike the people that go into Laura's lives. I could care less. If you want to be friends with her, go for it. The only thing I have ever said is be careful. That is all I have ever said. Don't sit there and try to make problems with people, Laura, by saying that they have a problem with other people coming into your lives. There is no problem there. No problem. Hey, Lena from Cork. Hey, Minnie. Hey, Galway. I'm sorry. I am mad over this, and I'm probably going to stay mad for a little bit because there, again, you're calling me an effing cunt and a liar. Show me where I lied. Like, I don't have to hide anything. I do what I want to do, and I say what I want to say. I'm not going to lie and say, oh, I never said that. Oh, I never did that. If I said it, I'm going to own up to it. You know, you're sitting there telling people, well, I've never done anything half as bad as Sarah and all the other ones in this community. Yes, you did. You told someone to stick a needle in their arm and die. How is that normal? How is that not bad? Like, that is as bad as it gets. What you said about Randy's mom is bad as it gets. Telling someone that the wrong person committed suicide. How is that not bad to you? Do you ever hear yourself? I'm sorry. Things piss me off, and I'm going to express my feelings. And, you know, there's one thing that I will not tolerate is somebody threatening me online. If you're going to threaten me, you better make damn sure you can back that shit up. I swear to God. I am not scared of you. I am not intimidated by you. I am not jealous of your fucking ass. I never have been, nor will I ever. What do you have that I don't? What do you have that I am so jealous or envious over? Please explain to me. I need to know. What is it that you have that I'm so envious of? You know why I go after you? Because I gave you money for almost a year, basically like a year. And you was somebody the person that you portray to people is not who you are behind the scenes. Not at all. You put on a fake ass front for people to see. And then when people start to get to know you and know the real you, a lot of people don't like you and they end up leaving. Now, yeah, you've got a handful that has stayed with you for however long, but I'm not one of them. I have my own opinions and my own stories. Okay. So if I don't like you, I have that right not to like you. And I have that right to talk about it. You can't stop me. Good luck trying. You can't stop me. If other people want to talk about what they've gone through, that's their right. This is YouTube. The beauty of YouTube and being in America is that we have the freedom to talk about whatever we want. Now, we don't have there's consequences, yes, but we still have the freedom to say what we want. I'm sorry if I'm going off like this on a tangent. I get triggered when people call me a liar, and I get triggered when people threaten me. That's one thing that pisses me off to no end. And I think she knows it. And I think that's why she brings it up all the time. Laura, I have stayed away from you. I have not mentioned you. And there you are calling me out on your live over there, right? Telling me that I make fun of somebody's feet. Are you stuck on stupid? I have never mentioned anybody's feet. Hey, Sabrina. How are you, darling? Yeah, I'm probably like all over the place anyways. This is going on like a week without blood pressure medication, so my heart rate gets going. It is what it is. I'm coming to you guys and letting you know that I'm not a liar. Um I'd like to know where I lied, Laura. Um please enlighten me. And guess what? When you enlighten me, if it's the truth, I won't even go live about it. I'll whatever. But if you lie on me, I will damn sure go live and debunk your ass. You want to sit there and say that nobody's ever debunked you. Bitch tits, I have debunked you several times. I have caught you in many lies. Hey, truth. A pedicure. Oh, see, I didn't even know about that. I think Laura gets her shit tangled up and she doesn't even know what she's talking about. She'll just throw out things that off the top of her head and then she goes with it. And then she sits there and wonders why people critique her so much. And she wonders why people get so aggravated because she doesn't base anything off of facts. She goes off shit off the top of her head. Yes, I'm not going to say that on this live, but I completely agree with you. The truth. I'm not doing this, man. Like, if you're going to talk about me and if you're going to lie about me, I'm damn sure going to go live and talk about you. Like, yeah, I'm not intimidated by you saying, keep my name out of your mouth. Okay. And yeah, Laura, all you are is you're filled with a bunch of hot air. What are you going to do except sit there on your fucking chair and scream at people all the time? That's what you do. That's what you're known for. That's why you get such a big ass crowd, because all you ever want to do is fight with people. That's like your thing. Be proud of it, I guess. I mean, hell, whatever. You sit there and you want to throw insults at people. You want to sit there and call people out. But the second they do it back to you, you sit there and cry like a little bitch about it and say, keep my MF name out of your mouth. How does that even work? Why do you think you're on such a pedestal where you can talk about everybody and their brother, but they can't respond to you? Why is that? I need someone to explain that to me. Since I'm such a dipshit, I don't understand. So please enlighten me. Inform me. Oh, Mr. Cardinal. I'd love that. I'll be your number one fan. It I I never told anyone to not go into Laura's lives or to not be friends with Laura. I have never done that. Have I maybe questioned it in my head? Yeah, I mean, absolutely I questioned it. But I've never gone to anybody and said, "Don't do this. Don't do that." Um, I don't understand it. And I'm not going to lie about that. I don't understand it. I really don't. But it's not my business. It's not for me to tell anyone where to go. I'm not like that. Everybody has the right to do whatever they want. If you want to make amends with someone, make amends with them. I'm not going to hold that against you. I like people for who they are. I might not like who they're friends with, but that's their problem. I mentioned Trisha, not Trish earlier. She's good friends with Laura. I don't hold that against her. I don't understand it, but hey, that's not my problem. I like Trisha. I've always liked Trisha. We've had our problems, but man, I don't know if it's because we live so close. We just kind of get each other. And I appreciate her for, standing up and saying, Laura, no, Sarah didn't say this about Heidi's son. She said it to a troll. And then Laura's like, oh, yes, she did. I remember. Laura, why don't you go look at the video? My video's still up proving I didn't say that to her damn son. But no, you want to make me look bad, right? Do whatever you do, Laura. I'm always going to be there to prove your ass wrong. I can't stand listening to her just scream and yell at people and how she's such a victim and all these people are treating her so bad and she's had it the worst in this community. I mean, what planet are you on? Are you kidding me right now? You're not the only one in this community that's ever had the police at their house. You're not the only one in the community that's had CPS called on them. Stop it. Do I agree with anybody calling CPS? Absolutely not. Do I agree with anybody calling the cops? Oh my God, no. I don't like the cops, so I'm definitely against that shit. I don't like cops. I never will. That's just me. I've had some issues in the past, allegedly. Yeah. I see this is where I get myself into trouble. I'll take a few days off and then, I'll unsub people and then what do I do? Right when I come back, I go watch or I go listen just to see what they're saying. And that gets me in trouble every time. I guess it's kind of like my little YouTube addiction. But I'm making progress. I took a few days away, I kind of just did what I needed to do. Yeah, allegedly, Remy. I don't know. I mean, I there's been so much going on in the real world that has me just like freaking out and, I don't feel the best. I got some things going on health-wise, so I'm kind of like all over the place. But when I come to YouTube, I kind of like to come and just get away from reality, right? And it's not always going to be fun on YouTube because people are going to argue. That's what people do. Not everybody is going to get along. If somebody doesn't like what I have to say, they do have the right to go live about it. But if it's not the truth, you're going to get a reaction. It's just how it is. And Laura doesn't always tell the truth. That's why I go live and I tell my truth. Let's just put it that way. Who knows who's right? Who knows who's wrong? Just go with whoever you believe in, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to sit there and say, well, don't subscribe to Laura. Don't join her Patreon. Don't do this or that. But I can tell you my experiences from being in her Patreon, from being one of her subs. I have every right to talk about that. So there's that. Girl underestimated. I am too. But then again, there's people that are disappointed in me. I got a few comments today and I had to sit there and think about it. Like, did I really say something that offended someone or are they just being an asshole? Because I guess, there was a few people in Tracy's live that, are supporters of Laura. And I guess I might have said a few things that people didn't like and they called me out for it, which it was their right. I didn't have to agree, but I didn't have to be rude to him either. And I wasn't. So I think as a community, we can all do better when it comes to going so low, calling people out for their looks, calling people out for their weight, stuff like that. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's not even worth it to mention this kind of stuff because somebody's always going to go back in time and find something you did and point that out and then say, well, you don't have any right to talk about this. Actually, you do. If you want to be the change you want to see, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and call people the CUNT word. I'm not going to sit here and tell people to die. Did I make a comment? Yeah, I made a comment and I told someone to get COVID. They pissed me off and, mentioned my kid. So yeah, absolutely. I said that to her. I never told her to die though. I wouldn't do that. Okay, let's be real. The percentage rate on people dying from COVID is less than like 5%. I'm not getting into the statistics. I mean, I can probably do a video on it, but I'm just not. Oh, I'm not trying to piss anybody off worse than I already have. Oh gosh. Yeah, Tracy, not every live of mine is about Laura. And I really try not to bring up her name and I've tried to stay away, but when somebody comes to you and says, "Did you hear that?" You're going to go listen. If you're being brought up or mentioned, you're going to go listen. It's who we are. We're curious. We're curious by nature. It happens. So yeah, I went over and listened and got pissed off. So it is what it is. Remy, I know, right? I think she went through anger management, allegedly. Who knows, though? I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to keep things at a how do I want to explain this? Okay, so there was like a group that left the purple community, right? And they just absolutely did not like Laura. And so, you know, when I was a part of the purple community, those people would like argue with me, right? And I would argue back with them. And then once I left the purple community, I went and made amends with these people. And I really started to like these people and I have respect for these people. And so, yeah, it left me confused when I seen them go back to her. That left me feeling some type of way. I'm not going to lie, it totally did. It doesn't mean that I dislike them because I mean, I absolutely love them. I seriously do. I respect them. It just, I've been quiet. I don't really want to associate with them at the moment because I'm still trying to figure this shit out. I don't understand it. Like, if you're going to be mad at them for what they did a year or two ago, look at the shit she's saying and doing now. That's what's confusing me. That's all. You know, I'm not ever going to respect Laura. I'm not. I'm never going to like Laura. It's just, it is what it is. And, you know, she can sit there and tell me to shut the F up all day long. It's not going to faze me. I mean, come and make me. That's basically where we're at. If you really want me to shut up, come and make me. Oh. Puss in Boots, you work all the time. You need a vacation. But I mean, I'm not going to stay live very long. I just wanted to come and, you know, defend myself from things that were said in her live just a few moments ago. So there's that. Whoops. Yeah, you're right. People need to learn that it's okay not to like people and can still be civil. Not everyone is going to like everyone. That's absolutely right. You know, there's people that are in this community that I just do not care for. I have never cared for them and I don't associate with them. But, you know, um, there's people that I didn't care for only because I was supporting that lady in the purple community, you know, and that's so unfair because why am I going to dislike someone because they have a beef with someone else? I mean, I've been through this shit, man. I don't want to go through it again. So my hands are up in the air like, you know, I don't have the right to say where anyone goes, but I do question it. I can't help it. I question it. And I don't question it out in the open. Like today's the first time I've, you know, mentioned I don't understand it. I just don't think it's any of my business to question it, you know, out in the open. It's whatever. But don't sit there and say in your live that I tell people not to come into your lives, into your chat. That's a blatant lie. And Tracy's never done that either. So don't sit there and feed a bunch of bullshit to your people that is not true. She seems more angry after her road trip. Yeah, she probably didn't get laid right. I don't know. And that's another thing. I don't care about you driving however many miles to go get a piece of whatever. That's not my business. I've not brought that up. I might have made fun of the fact that you mentioned that you go 3 days without a shower. Whatever. You know, if you're going to bring that to the public, you know, people are going to make fun of that. I'm sorry. Most people take showers at least once a day or every other day, not every 3 days. That's a little weird. But hey, not my business. I don't know. I think I'm going to jump off here though. I just wanted to come and like vent for a few minutes and get some things off my chest and go from there. Hopefully, I'll go live again and not even mention her name. That would be nice. I'd really like that. I'd like to just come live and hang out and chill and, you know, talk about whatever and not be so bothered by something someone says. I'm really trying to get to that point. It's taken me a little while, but I'll get there. I'll get there. And, I'm really not even bothered by what other people say. It's mainly her. And I don't know why. I don't have a direct answer for that. Like, there's a few reasons why. There's, you know, the thing with my son, she's brought him up a few times now. That absolutely makes me mad. And I will come at you every damn time you mention my kid. And I have that right. And if I talk about your kids, you have every right to come for me. So there's that. But see, I know better. I'd never come after your kids or anybody else's kids on this platform. I'd like for anybody, I'll give you $100 if you can ever find where I've ever mentioned your kids or anyone else's kids. So there's that. I don't know, Ava, what's happening. Yeah, you guys have a good day and a good afternoon. I'm going to jump off here. I got to go and get dinner. I'm not cooking tonight. I'm done with cooking for a few days. So everybody have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all later. And hopefully the next one will be a good one. See you guys later. Bye.